Hello, Twin Flame Collective. Welcome to your reading. My name is Tanya Vargo. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please DM me or email me at tanya@earthangeleverlasting.com, and I'd be happy to help you with that. So let's jump in because this is so exciting. It's so exciting. Okay, so we have the Divine Masculine. We have the Divine Feminine here in pink. And then we have the Karmic, right? So let's just get straight into it. So the way the Divine Masculine is viewing the Divine Feminine at this time is the Queen of Wands. So he sees her as like so beautiful, so vivacious, the center of attention, very ambitious, everybody's best friend, right? Business owner, that type of a woman. The Divine Feminine in his section is coming in and saying, listen, I want some reciprocity. I want some give and take. I want some balance. To this situation. You need to come in and I need you to fix this. And their differences have been that he really didn't understand that, because this is the Empress in their differences, and the Empress is the Divine Feminine. So he really just did not understand that she is the Divine Feminine. He was very confused. So they had some differences over him realizing who the frick she is, right? And so in their similarities right now, they're both on a rest. If you look at the page of, or the Four of Swords, it's typically a person lying down and resting. So there's some healing going on, from all of, the shenanigans that we've been reading about for a while. So they're both kind of in a rest period. Emotionally, they both see each other as the Nine of Pentacles. That's the sorry, I'm not sorry, wish fulfillment. This is my person. I love them. They're everything. Cat that swallowed the canary, and proud, proud, proud. In the physical or physically, they both know. They both now know, because it's the High Priestess, right? So they both now know the unknown, which is that she's in fact the Divine Feminine, right? Like, so he knows now. He knows she's it. He knows this charismatic woman is the Divine Feminine. Like, it is bing, 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 bing in here so hard. And they've probably maybe like looked into this a bit, like with psychics or tarot or something like that. Mentally, this is the Tower. So his mind is just blown. Like, he cannot believe he didn't see it, right? He cannot believe what has happened. His mind is blown. He is so completely shocked that, one, that he missed it, and two, like, it's one of those things, like, how could you be so wrong, right? It's a Tower moment, like, holy cow, the mind explosion emoji, right? When you see that, where it's like, your mind blown. So the Divine Feminine, she's coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. She's like, I'm stable, I'm abundant, I'm everything, I have it going on, I have everything under control. And in he's like, oh my God, we've had some conflict, we've been like bantering back and forth. This isn't like heinous, like Five of Wands isn't heinous argument and conflict. It's kind of like witty banter, jabs. So he's kind of like trying to think about how to deal with this, because there's been fights, right? And in their similarity, or in their difficulties, in her spot is like, we've just been having difficulties bringing this to the next level, right? Because the Hierophant is like about seeing things, go all the way, or even sometimes means getting counseling from somebody, at church, or a therapist, or a lawyer, or whatever. In this case, I feel like it really just means they've had difficulties taking this to the next level. And this can also be a marriage card, but I'm seeing is like just even moving to the next level, right? And so right now in their similarities, it's the Four of Cups. Like, they're just not even doing anything about this relationship right now. Like, they're just kind of thinking it over and like just kind of refusing to even deal with the relationship right now. Emotionally, they have the Moon, so they are both frightened, and they just know they need to use their intuition to get through this emotionally, because in the physical and physically, here is the Nine of Pentacles showing up for them again, the wish fulfillment, the sorry not sorry. It's this card, right? So emotionally, in his section, they're like that, and then in the physical and physically, she's like, I'm proud of him. He's my man, he's my wish fulfillment, he is like, I am not sorry. He is mine. And then, mentally, she's just like waiting for it to come in. Like, she's like, how is he going to bring this in? I am waiting for him to figure this out and how to bring it in, So they're both kind of in that spot of, how are we bringing this in? How are we going to bring this all in after the crazy and the conflict, right? So here is how the Divine Masculine is feeling about the Karmic, okay? He is coming in really cold and analytical, right? Like, he is the King of Swords. He's known as the Bachelor. He doesn't deal with emotions. I wouldn't say there's any love towards this relationship anymore. Like, he's viewing it very analytically, and he's mulling it over, and he's gonna, he's just seeing it in a very truthful and it is what it is way. The Karmic is like coming in like, I'm in my heart space with this. I see you as the king. I see you as a loving man. I see you, as very empathetic and caring and loving. And in their difficulties, they've had some issues with his and probably her lack of commitment. Like, they both, like, it's their similarities, right? So this in and out energy, commitment phobic night, where he's just very Casanova, in and out, can't commit, can't decide, can't 1 minute in, out, very sexual, very, very sexual card. So in their similarities, there has been some sort of communication via, like, so it's air, in the air, no, well, yeah, so like a text or something, social media, that they are mulling over or going over, or that has happened, that has changed things or propelled them very quickly moving forward. Emotionally, they both wanted, this unconditional love, and in the physical and physically, they see him as the provider, the man. This king is the king one step under the emperor. Like, he's the closest to the emperor. So, definitely they both see him as the provider. Mentally, they are in hermit mode. Like, they're just kind of thinking and mulling things over, coming to conclusions, going within, thinking about the whole shebang, right? The whole shebang. And then emotionally, this could be, well, there's a piece of me saying, so, no, that's the differences. I'm going to keep it at that they both wanted an unconditional love, or saw it as an unconditional love. But this could have also been that about the divine feminine, something's bothering me. So for some of you, this could be that, like, emotionally they're in some conflict about the divine feminine. Not for all. And this could also be what the either the social media or the message is about. So that's for some of you. Okay, so we just have all this information. So now let's see what's going to go on in the future, right? So the divine masculine, right? He's looked at all the seeds they've planted and is thinking about, like, looking back and seeing what's gone on. There's lots of fights, right? This is a vicious mouth. This night, he's like the Eminem. So he comes in, he spits it how he sees it, right? So it's the pretty vicious little fight ending in defeat. And what the divine masculine really wants is a 10 of cups. He wants this happily ever after and a picket fence. So he's going to move on from this at 8 of cups and offer his cup of love, a pure, innocent love, to somebody else. So how does the divine feminine feel? She's got the 6 of cups right here again. See, she was that was a space there, right? That was her space in his reading, 6 of cups, right? I want reciprocity. You need to come in. You need to balance this. Quit just spying on me in social media and looking at my posts. So obviously this is about her, right? So quit, just quit. Can you come in and balance this out? Quit spying on me and looking at me from afar at my social media and reading all my things. I'm ready to bring this full circle to the world and complete the cycle. You illuminate me and you're my happily ever after, right? 10 of Pentacles. This is 10 of Pentacles. So this is legacy. So this is these two cards, 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, like, this is happily ever after. This is wish fulfillment. This one's more legacy and building and family and tradition and heirlooms and handing things down. Like, you illuminate me in that way. We can build together. This is happily ever after, a white picket fence. Okay, so divine masculine is saying, listen, I'm frightened right now. I want this union with you. That's a twin flame card, 11. If you look up the 4 of Wands, it's usually a 4 wands holding up a tent, and it means 1111 when you count the wand. Like the wands look like they're 4 wands, and they look like 1111. I want to offer you like a date or something to move forward, or a small gift. But yeah, like right now I'm at a distance. I'm spying on you in social media, right? He's like, I'm totally just, it's the same card. I'm spying on you in social media and I'm just thinking about it. I'm holding on to my emotions right now. I do want this 10 of cups with you. So here's his 10 of cups that he wants to move on and give to somebody. It's the divine feminine, because this is how he feels overall about the divine feminine, right? So I'm going to give you this 10 of cups. I'm just thinking about it. I'm in complete hermit mode right here. I'm thinking how I'm going to bring this in, temperance, and balance it all out and make everything better so that we can bring this in. 3 of Wands, so the ship can come in, right? And wasn't she 3 of Wands somewhere? Yeah. Divine feminine was 3 of Wands and mental. So she's like, bring this in. And he's like, I'm bringing it in. Okay. So if this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.